Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jackson and I are going to do one cast today. It is Monday the 3rd. The 3rd of 2022. They're running 2 units of water. They've been running 2 units of water since yesterday. They did blow 4 units through a little bit last night. So they ran a lot of water. Table rock's still coming up. It's 915.15. Beaver is inching up also, and they're running their units. That's one reason why table rock's still coming up. And bull shells is starting to run a lot of water too, so they're moving this water through, which is good. I have boated up almost to Trout Hollow. I was up there a minute ago. I drifted back down, and I'm going to throw a white 3/32 ounce jig along this inside bank. There's a lot of brush along this bank. Could be a brown or two. Going to be probably some snags too. 4-pound line. I've got my 6'6" Lilleys rod. See if I can catch a fish. I really picked this spot because it's out of the sun and it's out of the wind. It's about 3:30, 3:45, and that sun has really gotten low in the sky, and it's pretty bright in a lot of places I'd like to fish, but not too bad right here. Also got a sculpin, actually a tricolor olive on another rod that I'd like to have. I like to have a couple of colors ready, a dark and a light. Two units of water doesn't move real fast through here, so it's pretty slow. Especially on this inside. Water's fairly deep in here, so I'm letting it drop pretty deep. If I get snagged, I get snagged. It's a good bank to throw jerk baits on. I'm not throwing in very close to the bank because, like I said, there's a lot of trees in the water along this bank. I'm throwing kind of where I think where the edge of the wood is, and working it back along the bottom. Oh, that felt good. It's a tree. might be going to that tri-olive pretty quick. Up. Set that down. It's a tri-olive dark. We have a dark and a light. And it's tied with olive, sculpin, and what they call a moss green, which is a dark green, dark green. And our light tri-olive is tied with olive and sculpin and light olive, which is a real light olive color. So the difference is in that one color. No bites yet. We'll move out just a little bit. Not many boats out today. We've got a tournament this weekend. It's an invitational only. And they'll start arriving on, actually probably start arriving tomorrow, but most of them will come in Wednesday and Thursday. Come on, fish. This is a bank I don't fish a lot. I think it has a potential of big fish. One of the state record browns was caught on this bank years ago, probably 20 plus years ago. The sun's getting down low enough, I might just switch banks here in a minute. I was kind of wanting to fish that bluff bank, but when I left the dock, the sun was super bright and there was a pretty stiff wind blowing down that section, and it looks like it's kind of laid down. Make sure my microphone's not covered up. I think I'm getting it pretty close to the bottom. I think I might let it just go all the way to the bottom on this cast. Just to make sure I'm there. With the water running, it's a little bit harder to see. That should be it. There, I felt the bottom. I'm just kind of letting it bounce on the bottom. I'm not quite straight down. Just kind of lifting it off the bottom just a little bit. That felt like a bite. I think that was just a little tap. I'm gonna try that again. Oh, I'm gonna fish this spot where Sun Valley's dock used to be, just about down to it. Sun, I don't think it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to use another jig because I just lost that one. Oh, came loose, good. Okay, let's go over here. Water's going to be a little faster over here. A little deeper, not too much. There does seem to be a little eddy behind these docks though. It's up close to the bank, so I'm going to kind of get a little closer and fish that slower water. There might be some fish sitting in it. Come on, I know there's fish in here. Had this cough for 2 weeks now. No, it's not COVID. Sun Valley's dock used to be right here. I'm really watching my line. I can see it pretty good here. You think I could pick up a stalker or something in here? You remember if you stayed at Sun Valley, Dale and Maggie Rowland had some stairs that came down the bluff here, and then they had that rail right next to the stairs, and it was a little thing. I don't know if Bob Klein had one or not at River Lake. Excuse me. But it was a little mechanism that would ride up and down that rail, a little basket. You could put your motor. Back then, people would bring their outboard motors. They're 9-horse and they're 15 horses, and put them on our boats, and they'd put them, and that's what that was for. Of course, they had to keep the kids off of the riding it, probably adults too. Pretty sure, excuse me, Dale and Maggie still live over on Table Rock, not too far from here, just off 165. And Bob's passed away, but Jackie is living over east of town. You might, excuse me, doggone it. Remember her and her in your prayers. She fell and broke her arm a few days ago, so she's kind of dealing with that. She lives with her son, Kyle, and he's taking care of her. And they do watch one cast every night. Kind of disappointing. The fish are just not biting too good. We had a pontoon come in just before I left. I think that they said it was slow, and then one of our guides just left the dock, and he'd been fishing just himself. He said it was Said pretty slow. I should be locking to one of these spots. Man. It's good water. It's awesome water. Maybe I should be putting on another color. A little spot just below this last little dock. Almost always holds fish. Thing is, I think there's fish all the way down through this, on this bank, and just not able to catch them today. Okay, I'm gonna throw in behind this dock. Edit out all my coughs. Chuck Zender comes down and fishes off this dock. He used to be one of the deans at the college, or he's a chaplain. College of the Ozarks. They just aren't having it tonight. I never did tell Blake, but I got my rod and reel and jigs and everything all together yesterday, and I was going to go out with him, do one cast, and he took off without me. And here he had a good evening, caught some fish. Just a little misunderstanding. I don't think he didn't think I wanted to go because of the cold. And I think I was ready for it. It's pretty chilly out tonight. It's upper 30s. Supposed to get up to the 50s tomorrow. Come on, this is the spot. This is the Zender spot. A lot of people anchor here too. Fish this little eddy. Yeah, a couple more casts. I'm gonna hit my spot lock. What the heck of it. I'm gonna put my white jig on and go on down this bluff. hands aren't too cold. Huh. Boy. They are beating me up today. This is the last cast. I'll really let this one drop. Oh, now. Nice one, jumped right out in the middle. Okay. I think that's about it. I might add a bump. I might not have. Thanks for watching. I guess if I do any good, I'll put it on the end, but don't hold your breath. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.